Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Wuthering Waves reaction. Today we have the EP for Qiuyuan. This is Where the Blade Never Sleeps. I know nothing about this character. Apparently this character is extremely new, and this specific song doesn't necessarily have a request. I just heard that it was new, and I was like, I should jump on that. I should try that once in a while to do the creator thing and try to do something that's very fresh. So here we are with this one, something that's barely a day old, and I guess I'm gonna have to hear what it's all about. So without further ado, let's go! Ooh, okay. Already starting to trickle in some traditional instruments. The atmosphere is giving very cinematic. Ooh. Oh. Starts with a recital. Okay. Oh, love the art style on this too. I thought that was more recital. Okay. We could get like a hip-hop fusion with traditional cinematic. Oh, okay, it's more of a rock. All right. That's a fusion. Oh, this is sick. Oh, there it is. See, I wasn't crazy. Still loving this art style too. This is beautiful. I love this painterly look. It's so sick. I love fusion stuff so much. I like the vocal layering in there too, like there's the multiple voice layers on top of each other, but there's like another, like a texture layer in there. That's sick. That feels very end of, yeah, okay, we're done. I wasn't sure if there were, sometimes songs just kick back up when you think they're done, so I can never judge if it's gonna be done or not. But man, that had great energy to it. Damn. Fantastic production. Like, they really caught me off guard with that start. I thought it was going to be cinematic, and then I was whiplashed by like the rock that was there, and then when it actually kicked into what I thought it was going to be, I'm like, oh, okay, so we were going there. They really wanted to play with you at the beginning. I think that was definitely intentional, like playing around with those genres a little bit before settling in and really locking into that more like hip-hop street sound. That was awesome. I think that was supposed to signify like the tumultuous beginnings there. Like, I straight up think that was intentional, starting with this like cinematic energy and making you go, oh, this character's really intense. I wonder what their story is. And then pulling you in with like the rock flair, which is probably more like the rock star aesthetic of this character's personality. But then when it locked into that hip hop, you're like, oh, okay, so like they're confident. They know who they are. They know what they're about. And then it stayed there for basically the rest of the track. That was really clever. I really like that a lot. The art style, again, beautiful. I love it when they do this sort of thing in art, especially monochromatic. It's just so cool to look at. But again, we're here for music. I'm just gonna stick to that. Man, the production was so clean. Like everything they were doing in here, the vocal layering, like I was saying during like the chorus parts, that was sick. There was like another layer of like texture vocal underneath everything. There was a few layers of vocals that were just like, you know, vocal doubling. They do that a lot in basically every genre, especially stuff like hip hop and rock. So it totally fits there, and it just broadens the feeling of the voice. It makes them feel a little bit more present in the mix. It's just really, really solid all the way through. Loved how they started as well. Back to the beginning. I'm bouncing around a lot here, but back at the beginning. But how they started with like a recital of poetry, and then they just seamlessly moved into that more like rhythmic flair that would come with like rap. And I was like, oh, so we're gonna be doing like a rock rap thing. And then the lyrics starting to talk about like glory, of course, and like the pride of being a warrior and everything that has to do with that and that personal journey. And again, that confidence coming from this song is just so palpable. That's insanely strong, and amazing general production on like the beat too. Super crisp, not a single thing out of place in this song. All the traditional instruments being put in on layers to really make sure that you're putting that together, that this character, while being traditional, is also somebody who has a little bit more of that like modern flair to them, that grit that makes them feel a little bit more present in the times, and they're not stuck in the old ways as much as they are respecting it and trying to blend that with a more modern take. So that's really neat. I haven't heard that in a while. I think I said that exact same sentence years ago for a different song, but I like it that they're doing it here because it's always cool to hear it. But for real, what an amazing pick, not just in like the genre and like using that to present the character, but also just randomly deciding to do this one. It was brilliant. It just, I was like, new song? Okay, I'll do that one. I have no clue if it's going to be good or not, completely going in blind without even the community's recommendation. But here we are, and boy, am I glad I heard this one. I don't know if this would have been like the next one people picked for me, but boy, am I ever glad I decided to listen to it. But that's just an insanely catchy song. The beat has such a good hook to it. It's going to be one of those earworm songs where you're just kind of like humming that melody. You're just kind of making a sandwich for lunch or something, and you're going to be just doing that. Like, it hasn't left my brain yet. This is one of those songs that's going to earworm me like crazy. I'm not going to be able to get rid of this one. This was really good. I don't know when I'm going to forget, if I ever will, but this song is stuck in my brain and I don't see it leaving anytime soon. But in contrast to that, I do need to leave here, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you have something else from this game that you want me to get to, by all means let me know. I love getting the Wuthering Waves stuff. It's pretty neat how many different genres they tend to visit, and it's such broad style ways too. Like, they're not just going from like, oh, we're gonna use the same 4 or 5 producers all at once and that's gonna be like a drop of music. They seem to have like every single song done by a new person, and that's always cool because you get completely different sounds. But I digress. If you have anything else you want me to get to from this game, by all means drop in the comments below and I will do my best. But if you don't want to do any of that and maybe you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!